All right, y'all. It is about 3:30 in the afternoon. Just got out of an afternoon meeting. Have to be to the airport and onto a flight by about 4:15. For any of you that do not know me, I am a traveling software salesman, so I'm on the road quite a bit this week. 3 cities, 4 days. I'm leaving for Toronto tonight. I will be in Detroit on Tuesday through Thursday. Thursday, I will be in Columbus, Ohio, and I'll be back in the Twin Cities on Friday. I'm in a rush, so we're gonna make this jaunt. Come rock with me. It's gonna be a good week. Bye. All right, so it is 5:10 and my flight was supposed to leave at 4:13, so obviously I have missed my flight. And it rerouted me, so instead of going through from Minneapolis to Detroit to Toronto, I will be going from Minneapolis to Atlanta to Toronto. So we're going all the way across the country just to come back. But it was gonna be a $500 change, so now it's only 75. Good thing my company covering that. But at the end of the day, we got a long night ahead of us, but a lot of good work to be taken care of this week. Ride with me. Beautiful people. I just wanted to share a message and a lesson that I took from a YouTube preaching lesson from TD Jakes. Go check it out. It's called Keep It Moving. Basically, he talked about how there was a crave and a craze for cod in this country before everybody started eating salmon, and they couldn't figure out a way to keep the meat tasting fresh and right. So they put it on ice and they shipped it across the country. It didn't taste right. They kept them alive and put them in some water and shipped it across the country. It still didn't taste right. Then they took some catfish and they threw it in the tank, kept them alive, and by the time they got over to the West Coast, it tasted correctly. Some of us have inner turmoil, demons chasing us right now, and God put them in our life to keep us fresh, to keep us moving, to keep our perspective enlightened. Just understand that everything that you're going through is to set you up for a blessing. Keep it moving, keep pushing, keep grinding. I'm gonna meet you at the All right, we are on day 3. We didn't hit the midway point of this trip. I'm in Detroit still. Gotta go catch a plane. This is where I've been for the last couple of days. Spring Hill Suites, right by the airport. Beautiful hotel, great hospitality, really cool. So now we're gonna jump on a plane, head to Columbus, jump in a whip, get on our way to Cincinnati. I got a meeting with 2 more customers before I have to go back. Before I do, this week's affirmations has been, a diamond is nothing but a hunk of coal that did well under pressure. Remember, even when it's tough out here, keep pushing, trust your process, and I'm gonna meet you at the top, baby. Let's get it. Just started
I'll stay quiet while you record.
oh, it's all good. This will have music over it.
Oh, okay. So you like use this as you put music on top, kind of a thing?
Yeah, it's like a background, right? All right, just got back from driving from Cincinnati to Columbus, checked into the beautiful Moxie after a wonderful dinner at Ruth Chris with one of my colleagues. Had a pretty productive meeting with one of my clients today. Have been frustrated with my company over the past 3 to 4 years, but we're renegotiating contracts after they just canceled maintenance, and we're back on track. What a blessing life is. God has put me in a position to not only provide for myself and my family, but be able to share my experiences and some of the trials and tribulations that I've been through with you and my friends, and hopefully try to create some different change. And one of the things that I've been battling with over the last couple of years, and actually went into me creating this channel, was don't be ashamed to share your story. You never know who you might inspire. At the end of the day, that's something that I went through for a long time, 2 to 3 years of not putting out any type of content, even though I thought, you know, what I was going through was cool. God had blessed me and put me into a position where I've been able to provide for me and my family and advance very quickly. But I didn't think that anybody else wanted to hear about that. But when I started putting out the content, the affirmations, the quotes, it was amazing the response that I got from my following and from people that I didn't even know. For example, the brand that I started, More Growth, the first order that I got was from a girl that I went to school with. And for anybody that doesn't know, I'm from a small town in northern Minnesota. I haven't been back to my hometown in 5+ years, but she was the first person to order and support me. She didn't reach out to me. She didn't say anything about it. She literally just have been following and watching from a distance and wanted to support my name and my brand. She loved the message that I was trying to put out, a positive, positive life promoters, and so she wanted to support my cause. She also said that some of the things that I put out inspire her on a daily basis. So it's just a testament that don't hoard your knowledge. You never know who wants to be in a position that you're in, who's looking for the cheat codes to get to do what you did. And who are you to hoard that knowledge? Put it out in the public and let other people learn from the things that you've been through, right? You know, when I first started my journey, I was a little intimidated by the fact that I was going to the industry that I knew nothing about. And then I got into it and I thrived. And then I changed my career up a little bit and I got into getting on the road, getting in front of these people. And I was a little intimidated by that. And then I started doing it and I thrived. And now, you know, I'm starting this brand, I started vlogging and I'm a little intimidated by it. But at the end of the day, it's something I'm going to continue to work on and grow. And hopefully I will end up thriving. The quote and affirmation that I wanted to put out here right now is, do not be afraid of growing. Be afraid of standing still. Listen, being on the road and meeting as many people as I do really reminds me how important it is to have a strong support system. Like, I don't have to be home to know that my friends got me. I see messages, I see reposts, I hear other people talking about how they heard about my brand and about what I got going on through my friends, and vice versa. You know, if your friends ain't shouting you out and ain't supporting your movement and encourage you and getting excited as excited as you are for what you got going on, those are not the right people that you should have in your life. Let me repeat that again. I got my friend's business cards in my wallet right now. My friend just sent me a message about a conversation that he was having with another person about my brand, trying to encourage and support me. He's not getting no monetary gain by that. He's not reaping no benefits from supporting me or putting my name out there. You do that off the strength when you are really excited and encouraging your best people. Shout out to Sam, shout out to everybody else that's out there holding down more growth and supporting their people. We on the road. So what do one of these get you, Bang?
It gets you signature Moxie cocktail, Pacifico or PBR, or glass of champagne, or espresso.
Let me go with the Moxie cocktail, man. And just like that, we're back on the road, headed back to Minnesota. It's been a beautiful trip, but I'm ready to get home. All right, we just got home, literally just got home, got off the plane, got in the car and drove here. Well, actually, I stopped at Snack Shack for a burger and smashed that real quick, but in all seriousness, if you're at this point in the episode with me, I really want to appreciate you for rocking with me over the last 5 days in these 4 cities. There was a lot of good relationships that were built, a lot of work that got done, a lot of traveling, a lot of ducking of the coronavirus, a lot of growth and a lot of learning that took place over the last 4 days. And I got to see a lot of cool places, got to experience some new things. So I appreciate you for rocking with me. If I could leave you with 2 mantras for the week and some things that I live my life by. The first one is, if it was easy, everybody would do it. I'm not always a fan of being on the road as much as I am. I'm also not a fan of some of the things that stretch me outside of my comfort zone. But if it was easy, everybody would do it. I take those from I think from my athlete days. And the second is, not often without hard work do you find success. So the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, you got to put the work in. If you want to get to where you're going, you got to put the work in. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But I've accomplished a lot of things, and I think I attribute to that to simply putting the work in. I'm not better than anybody else. I just choose to wake up every day, put one foot in front of the other, and get shit done. And I have a strong support system, as I alluded to earlier in the videos. So again, more life, more love, more growth. Until next time, we out of here.